crummy apartments and the connections one makes in the working class Boston suburbs. Another book is called, hold on 1 minute, Palmares, sorry. It's written by Gail Jones. The story is about an 8-year-old Almeida. She's learning to read from the white priest Father Tolinaire. She, her mother, and grandmother are enslaved on a Brazilian plantation, and she spends her days learning to read basic religious texts and listening to her grandmother's stories. Some call her grandmother a witch or insane, but Almeida enjoys her grandmother's nonsense stories and slowly begins to see some truth in them. As Almeida travels from plantation to plantation, her reading, writing, and language skills grow. She meets a large cast of characters, from English writers to free black folk. She marries a Muslim man, and the two find freedom and a home in Palmares, a secret settlement where the enslaved can live free. When Portuguese soldiers raise the settlement and Almeida is separated from her husband, she embarks on a journey across Brazil to find him. Jones entwined magical realism with rich historical details and compelling characters to create a stunning epic of 17th century colonial Brazil. Well, I stop here because there are many other books, but I'll give you the opportunity to ask questions if you have. If not, I have 3 questions to ask. I mean, they are general, but just to, change the atmosphere, because most of the time I am the only one who speaks. So think about it. If you have any question or comment, just ask. If not, I'll go ahead and ask these questions. Okay. And by the way, anyone who would like to enter the draw to win the book, write your name in the comment box. Don't forget that. My first question, and I'll write it down in the comment box. It's in Arabic, and it will be fun, I think, if you can answer it. ما هو موقع الأدب العراقي من الأدب العالمي؟ Think about it. Another question is, ما هي الأغراض التي يجب أن يخدمها الأدب العراقي بالنظر إلى الوضع الحالي في العراق? Because as you have seen, all the books that we are discussing, they are speaking about diseases which are common in the Western life, or sometimes, just like today, in Brazil, they talked about history about Brazil, enslavement. Sometimes they talk about, just like today, also we discussed a book about nature, people who care about nature, and the struggle they face when people try to cut trees or something like that. So think about answers to these questions. The third question, على وفق أي معايير يتعين علينا أن نحكم على الأدب العراقي؟